Good morning everyone, welcome back to the vlog. I'm just waiting for Bly, but today's a big decision day because it's almost the end of the year and I need to decide whether we're going to return the CGT or make a deal for it. But before that, we're going to go to Fusion and check out the inventory there and see if there's anything else we need to consider before making a deal with this car. I really love the CGT. I've had it for a week already and it is an amazing car. It's scary in the beginning, but after you get used to it, especially when you start driving it in the rain and in low grip situations, and you realize the technology and where it's at and how the car is built, you quickly realize to respect the car and basically respect your right foot from putting too much power down. Waiting for Bly now so that we can get on our way. We're gonna get the car washed because it's super filthy from the rainy days. I heard Fusion is building a new project car as well, which we're going to check out later. Hopefully the traffic is very light and we can hear the beautiful V10 music of the CGT. Good morning, Bly.
Good morning.
It's
so early.
It is early, but hoping there's no traffic today so we can do so many things today. We are watching Ferrari.
That's true.
I'm super excited for that. And yeah, let's get the car washed, check out what other inventory is available at Fusion. Let's put some heat in this engine. Did you know that the GT lights up when you press it?
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I didn't know that.
That's so extra.
Not that loud though.
It's pretty loud.
Ooh, crunchy. So one of the things you need to learn about the CGT is you gotta really take it easy when it's cold.
I see.
So tires, cold. Gearbox is super crunchy because it's super cold. So it's hard and stiff and we just basically gotta warm the car up. Keeping it under 2000. Let the oil circulate, warm up. And yes, as you can see, no storage. My bag goes here.
What are you talking about? You can fit a pencil over here. You can barely even stick your arm on the door.
And once you remove the targa top and put it in the front,
then there's really nothing.
There's really no front.
Yeah.
I love the F40.
I heard it's just so hard to...
The F40 price is also up and beyond the normal affordability range already. I'd have to sell a shitload of cars.
Yeah, for sure.
And the only problem, like when I spoke to Debbie about the F40, every F40 has not been fully updated, and if it has, it's in the 3 million range already.
Jeez.
So
Holy moly. Yeah, that's...
Unlike this car where, you know, it was with Porsche and Porsche gave it a clean bill of health, and that was nice to see that the owner put in some effort to revive the car. If you don't have that clean bill of health for the F40, it costs way more dollars because Ferrari tax. Yay!
So what you're saying is this is affordable.
This is
comparatively.
In a weird sense of reality, this is affordable, more usable, and more practical.
That sounds so good.
That it does. I wonder if we can do donuts in the parking lot.
Have you ever done donuts in this parking lot?
No.
Will they get mad if there's big donut marks?
I don't know. Should we try? Just one donut. Will anyone complain if we're doing donuts here?
If it was only me, I was like,
Somebody's
somebody's
sorry.
As long as it's the Carrera GT doing it.
I just see the smoke on the man.
Okay, I guess we have to do it again, right?
I guess so.
One more. I think now we gotta commit, bro.
I think so. I think this is your signature. You just signed it.
Let's look at the tire. Looks okay. I think we still get home. 355, 25, 21s. That was my first time to do donuts in the CGT. I hope our footage does it justice. Wow, this car is amazingly balanced. So we're gonna pull it in now and get the car washed by Leor, and then we're gonna check out some cars in the showroom. What a great way to start our morning, and yep, just left our mark here. I think it's official. We're gonna have to make a deal for this car. But before that, let's go check out the cars inside Fusion Luxury Motors. Thanks to them for allowing us to do some donuts, and we'll see the inventory that they have today. What's the latest here?
We have 2 new SLRs, I would say. That's probably.
Oh my god, you guys are hoarding the SLR market now. Okay, see a 600 LT here. That's a good car, but I don't like McLarens anymore. That's an amazing car. SF90. Look at the seats. This is definitely up in the consideration for a hypercar. Super fast, 1,000 horsepower, V8. Last of the V8s, if I'm not mistaken. So last time we were here in Fusion, we did a feature on the black SLR in the back, and is this it, or is this another black SLR? I have a feeling the market for these cars are gonna go up because it's a Mercedes-Benz, it is a McLaren, the doors go up. Should we add it? I smell tire rubber inside the showroom. I wonder who did that. Look at this car. What is this car? I'm so curious.
Custom built.
It's so sexy.
The company started the build with the thought in mind of using as little as pre-made parts available. So everything they wanted to
It's
custom.
custom. Havoc. Oh my god.
Yeah.
What?
Oh yeah.
What engine is this? So we stand corrected. This is a Challenger. It's a Havoc. It's a full custom car. And look how beautiful it sits. I can't believe it. This thing is so beautiful. Look how clean this engine bay is. It's got a massive supercharger right underneath over there. And everything is to perfection. The anodized covers for the head along with the anodized wheel lips are matchy-matchy. How is the floor pan so flat and low? This gotta be an air ride. It's literally like I'm sitting on the ground. Such a beautiful build. Check out the custom cluster. Steering wheel wrapped in leather, the shifter. I guess the air ride is here. Ignition start. Look how clean everything looks inside. Oh wow, even down to the roofing. That is magnetic. So it's steel. I have a magnet on the back of my case. You guys don't understand, like, even down to this fitment of the bumper. It is so flush, it is so clean, so much work. The wires have been tucked in. You don't see any of the wires of the engine. Havoc continues all the way till the caliper. Countless of hours. Look how clean this ass looks. Look at this detail. You guys need to see it in person to appreciate the fit and finish and how much man hours it took just to flush this bumper in. Definitely worth a look here at Fusion. What do you think of this car, bro?
I think it's really nice. Is it worth a CGT? I don't know about that.
Well, he said almost $1 million,
Almost.
so
But it's gorgeous.
it's so beautiful. I can't lie. I appreciate these cars more and more because of Joey. I'm in awe. Okay, we're gonna get a cold start. Wow, that's so noisy. If you guys want another Kylie special, here's a Maybach. Does this have any crazy custom interior?
Just the wheels.
Just the wheels.
They painted the car two-tone, so it's not.
It's vanilla, baby. That is the most massive step board in the industry. Side blade. Wow. I don't know the model. Is this a resto mod?
Yeah.
LT. The secret sauce.
T4.
Wow. I love these old trucks. You don't know what's in them, and then you're like, ba-bam.
Supercharged LT4.
Yeah, just about 600 horsepower. So when I started getting into cars when I was 15, lowriders were my thing, which meant looking at pickups like this, and the C10 pickup and the S10 pickup, and everything slammed to the ground. Okay, I think we're fulfilled. I hope the car is done. Let's go check on the CGT. Okay, let's not forget this Camaro. Here, this is a Ring Brothers built Camaro. It is so sexy also. There's too much beautiful cars here at Fusion. The field trip is not over yet. We are heading to the Fusion Luxury warehouse so we can check on the G-Class project. The Havoc Challenger was a beautiful build. It caught my attention and wow, oh wow. But now the CGT is nice and clean. Look at that. Thank you to the boys here at Fusion. Okay, we're all clean. We're gonna go visit Yoel now. All the rocks are gone. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, off to our next adventure. We are now going to the factory where they build all the Eleanors and the new G-Class projects that they're doing. And excited to see what Yoel is going to explain to us with these new builds. But basically it's like what they were doing with the old Defenders, they're now doing with the G-Classes. Super grateful for Fusion and Yoel for always taking care of us every time we're here in Los Angeles. And it's such a short drive, we're here already. Welcome back to Fusion. This is the workshop side and Yoel is showing me this Eleanor, but look at this crazy car. It's a four-wheel drive Model T with some crazy mud setup. But that's the G-Class they're working on there. I don't know if Yoel's ready to show us just yet. We'll wait for him to talk to us about that. But there's another interesting car here. It's the Fast and the Furious car. We'll get to that later. Yoel showing us this Mustang here. I want to twin turbo my car.
Oh.
Did you do any of the internals?
No.
No internals.
Can't
That looks like a tiny turbo.
It's not bad.
So obviously you have to change the intake because the plastic intake needs
No, this
to
is
go.
this is aluminum. Because they already make 525 horse stock. Then
Yes.
you turbo, you're gonna get 800 horse.
Ideally, but nowadays everyone's like, I want 1,000 horsepower, right? It's the bragging right.
Well, that's what we're doing on the Eleanors now. It's over 1,000. We're gonna get 1,000 in the wheels,
That's crazy.
but 1,200 in the crank. That's what we're looking for right now with building the motors now.
If you could do the advanced traction control system for these old cars,
We can.
that would make sense
Yeah,
for
we can. We
people
can. They make it
who
now.
don't know how to
You know what? I'm
drive,
gonna start working on that to put it in traction control. That's a good idea.
right? Because for people who don't know how to drive these cars, like,
No, traction control it'll be quicker anyway. Even with if you know how to drive, it's gonna be quicker.
yeah, this engine looks super clean.
Yeah, these are our new covers, carbon covers. that we
And
made.
these are the Gen 4.
Gen 3.
Gen 3.
With the Roush, but now we're gonna go even bigger supercharger. This is 780 horsepower.
Yeah, we need more horsepower.
Well, but you see the difference compared to Joy's? Look how tight
I know.
that Hydro
The
Boost is.
tolerance is
You
insane.
see how tight it is? Well, but you remember your tube is here. There's no way for me to put this.
Yes.
So if we want to do something like this,
I gotta change the motor. Or change the supercharger.
supercharger. The showroom has a lot of cars, right?
Yeah, no, we were blown away with the Havoc.
Havoc
And
is a cool car.
the Havoc was beautiful. The Camaro from the Roadster Shop Boys were beautiful too.
Yeah, yeah.
But we're here for
Just test
your new G-Class project.
Yes.
You said you were going to show us
the G-Class, yeah.
the new technologies that you're doing. So Yoel's been busy in his mad lab.
Well, I've been doing it with a friend of mine. He actually came up with doing the G-Wagon project.
Talk us through it.
Yeah, my friend Sammy brought this to us, and he built a few of them, but they did it all out of metal and fabricated it. And we talked about making this more of a production car. So we're gonna do a full carbon fiber cap, full carbon fiber bed. And we're extending it. Yeah, the truck is extended. We put portals on it. We're working with Kings to do internal bypass, coilovers, and shocks for the rear. Wow. So this is going to be a real capable vehicle that you can off-road or drive it anywhere. And we're going to have different levels. You don't have to do portals. You can take your G-Wagon and just convert it into a pickup.
Yes.
You could do a 3-inch lift. So we're gonna have different levels that you can do with it. This is a super cool truck, and we're actually excited because we just got our first own set of wheels. So check out these wheels that we just got for it. And we'll offer those wheels for anybody that wants to off-road or anything like that. So super, super cool.
So the plan there was to extend it, do the suspension, and do you guys do
Yes.
anything else with the interior?
We can. We're keeping it pretty stock on the inside, unless somebody wants like a Starlight or anything crazy. But the idea with these trucks is that the G-Wagons are so capable.
Super.
So even if somebody wants to just take a regular G-Wagon and just lift it 3 inches, if they want to go turn it into a 4x4 square with portals, we could do that. Or if they want to turn it into a pickup. What I like about the pickups, and I'm going to build my own right now. What I love about the pickups, so we'll have a demo truck so you can drive it next time.
Yes.
What I love about it is by extending the wheelbase, it gave us such a nice ride, and obviously putting it on Kings and upgrading
long
the
travel.
suspension. It's just a different truck. If you've driven a regular G-Wagon, they're a little stiff. This just changes it completely. It kind of reminds me almost like a Raptor. Go beat up a Raptor with it.
This is the new G63, right?
Brand new, yeah. This is the new current body G63. This specific truck is actually going to Australia. It's a right-hand drive. So it came in as a right-hand drive. Sammy and we are doing the conversion on it, and then it's going to go to the customer. So first of all, on the front, this all subframe is what we add, and the portals is this piece right here. And portals were used for military. They're gear-driven, so that's how you lift the truck, and you can get different gear ratios to climb and stuff. And by lifting the vehicle with portals, you get a lot more ground clearance. Look how much ground clearance this truck has.
I get it.
So
Okay.
a lot of people lift them, but then they got all the arms hanging in there. So by doing the portals, you see you're still driving it up here, but the wheel is mounted here.
Yes.
And that's gear-driven.
I get it.
That's
okay.
what portals. They use them on military vehicles.
It's funny. My old Volkswagen has that.
Had portals?
Yeah.
Oh, that's super cool. So if you look at, for example, the 4x4 square that comes from Mercedes, it's on
got
portals. That's how they lifted them. So that's how we're doing the big lift, is with portals, and everything is heavy duty.
Nice.
And they're super tough trucks.
Smash
they got
plate
big
right
transfer
here.
case. Yeah, they're super, super cool trucks. So this has been extended. We're still working on it. So we have to make a longer drive shaft. So that's our drive shaft.
I was just gonna say that's so long already.
Yeah. Once it's all done, it'll be all cleaned up, and we'll go show how this truck's perform.
It's interesting. So the reduction gear also allows you to run a taller tire without putting stress on the gearbox.
Exactly. So you can change your gear ratio
Without-
through the portals.
Without meddling through.
Exactly. You don't have to go through the rear end gears, the pinions. You're only doing it through the portals, so we can change the gear ratio in the portals. So these things can climb.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I can
and then
see-
they drive like the same gear ratio as a factory truck, but you're sitting on 37s.
Yeah, so transmission wise, you can easily service the car.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, just.
Yeah, it's all the same. Your speedometer still works. Everything is still the same.
I'm genuinely curious to see what happens when you do this to G55 because they ride so bad.
Yeah, the generation before this do ride really stiff. It would help. Like once we change the suspension like this, and then once we extend the wheelbase, you're going to get a lot better ride quality. You're not going to get that bounce, know, on the highway.
Yes,
it's because it's a longer wheelbase. The wheelbase is going to do that as well. Help with that.
That's so cool.
Even the truck I'm going to do as a demo is probably only going to have a 3-inch lift with the Kings, but it's going to be extended. You're going to see how well it rides.
In our last episode, we were still looking at this being assembled, but now it's finally finished. I'm actually quite curious also because I used to have Defenders and they ride so hard.
This has all the all-main emus. This thing rides beautiful.
Look at this beautiful interior. I love these step boards. Nice Recaro back seats. Right? Everything
Yeah, we did
is
individual
so
steps.
well done. And this has the skylight, right?
Let me turn it on.
There you go. Look at that. Rolls-Royce levels of interior work here at Fusion. So this has the custom fender flares. It's got the custom lights also. Look at this, the Hobbs & Shaw truck. Bly, do you recognize this truck?
I never saw Hobbs & Shaw.
You never saw Hobbs & Shaw? This is the Rock Jason Statham, Idris Elba, and this was the movie truck. It's so nice to see. Just one of the other crazy things here at Fusion, the turbos are non-functional, but gorgeous. It is cool.
Yeah, it's a cool truck. Actually, it runs well. It's got Kings on it. Actually, it runs pretty good. I'm surprised.
You gotta watch Hobbs and Shaw now that you've seen this truck.
You should watch it. The Rock is literally holding with this chain a helicopter while they're driving.
Really?
In Hawaii. All the Hawaiians love this movie.
I love the movie.
Yeah, it's a cool movie. Where do you live?
I live here in LA.
Oh, okay.
So we decided to leave Fusion already. Thank you so much to UL and the team. Hope you guys enjoyed all this crazy content. Truly enjoyed doing the donuts in the parking lot, and I'm gonna make a call after this vlog.